Welcome to History Revealer. In the late 19th century, two brothers named John Harvey Kellogg and Will Keith Kellogg invented cornflakes at the Battle Creek Sanitarium in Michigan. The sanitarium was a health spa that promoted a vegetarian diet and healthy living. The sanitarium at its height of popularity became a world-renowned hotspot for middle-class and prominent American citizens. Celebrated American figures who visited the sanitarium included Mary Todd Lincoln and Sojourner Truth. The Kellogg brothers believed that cornflakes were a healthy breakfast food that could help people stay healthy. Today, we're diving deep into the world of breakfast cereal, from its humble beginnings to the fierce battles for dominance. Get ready for a roller coaster ride of history, rivalry, and a healthy dose of respect for their ingenuity. The sanitarium was a health spa that promoted a vegetarian diet and healthy living. The Kellogg brothers believed that cornflakes were a healthy breakfast food that could help people stay healthy. Enter the Postum Cereal Company. In 1895, C.W. Post founded the Postum Cereal Company. Post was a patient at the Battle Creek Sanitarium, and he was inspired by the Kellogg brothers' work on cornflakes. Post's first product was Postum, a coffee substitute made from wheat and molasses. The company later introduced other cereals, such as Grape Nuts and Post Toasties. He followed up the Grape Nuts label with a brand of cornflakes called Elijah's Manna in 1904, before changing the name to Post Toasties in 1908. As a result of pressure from religious groups and declining sales, the British government considered the name Elijah's Manna for a cereal to be sacrilegious and thus refused to allow it to be marketed there. In 1907, Collier's Weekly challenged Grape Nuts' appendicitis cure claims. Post countered by questioning the author's sanity in ads, leading to a libel lawsuit. In 1910, Post was fined $50,000, but the decision was later reversed on appeal. However, Postum product ads ceased making such claims. C.W. Post, the breakfast cereal magnate, died by suicide in 1914 at age 59. Financial difficulties, failing health, and psychological struggles may have contributed to his decision. Marjorie Post, his daughter, at 27, took over the Postum Cereal Company in 1914. She proved to be a shrewd leader, overseeing rapid growth and expansion, making Postum Cereal one of the largest and most successful food companies in the world. In 1906, the Kellogg brothers founded the Kellogg Company to sell their cornflakes. They were very successful, and the company quickly became one of the leading cereal manufacturers in the world. The Kellogg Company used innovative marketing strategies to promote their products, including giving away free samples and running contests. The Kellogg brothers were both deeply religious men as Seventh-day Adventists, and their religious beliefs influenced their work in the breakfast cereal industry. They believed that breakfast was the most important meal of the day, and they wanted to create cereals that were healthy and nutritious. They also believed that food could be used to promote moral purity, and they avoided using sugar in their cereals because they believed it was stimulating and addictive. Even today, from Tony's Enthusiastic, they're Gareet. Toucan Sam's quest for the elusive Fruit Loops, these mascots became as iconic as the cereals themselves. And let's not forget the cereal box prizes that turned breakfast into a treasure hunt. The Kellogg Company and the Post Cereal Company were fierce rivals. They competed for market share, and they often accused each other of unfair business practices. In one famous incident, C.W. Post was accused of stealing the Kellogg brothers' cereal-making process. However, the Kellogg brothers eventually decided to let the public see how their cereal was made. Even past the founders' lives, the competition was off the chart. The Post and Kellogg cereal companies engaged in a bitter rivalry for many years, and they traded barbs in their advertising campaigns. Just when you thought things couldn't get any crunchier. On June 20th, 1928, Washburn Crosby President James Ford Bell consolidated with other flour mills, and General Mills was born, storming onto the scene with a cereal lineup that included Wheaties, the breakfast of champions, and eventually more brands like Lucky Charms, Cheerios, and many more. Suddenly, athletes were having cereal for breakfast, and General Mills became the go-to choice for sports enthusiasts. But the breakfast battlefield wasn't a one-sided affair. In 1989, Post was ready to make a comeback with its iconic cereal, Honey Bunches of Oats. Suddenly, the game changed. Breakfast was no longer just about fueling up. It was about indulgence and flavor. It was like watching a cereal smackdown, each vying for market share to come out on top. Despite the success of Kellogg's, the brothers had a falling out, with a series of lawsuits with Will as the victor and being awarded the rights to the family name. Will profited heavily off of brand cereals, even though it was Dr. John, his brother's creation. There was really bad blood between them, and they rarely, if ever, spoke to one another again. While consumers' taste may change and market share can change, currently Kellogg's still reigns supreme. And there you have it, the incredible journey of breakfast cereal in America, now sold in over 100 countries. From the quirky beginnings of Kellogg and Post cereals, to the fierce battles between all three, General Mills, Kellogg's, and Post. They turned our breakfast bowls into battlegrounds of taste, health, and creativity. So, the next time you pour those crispy flakes into your bowl, remember the quirky inventors, the creative genius, the hilarious marketing battles, and the iconic mascots that made breakfast cereal an integral part of American culture. History Revealer, signing off from Cereal Chronicles. Rise, crunch, and conquer. Stay crunchy, my friends. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to see more. Thanks for watching.